The artifact that I'll be presenting is a traditional painting made by the Red Sao people. The painting is painted with specific natural ingredients and being painted on a specific type of paper. Like many other paintings, this one tells a story or a message. It could be about the rituals that the Red Sao celebrate. It could also be about their norms and customs. But what matters is that it's special to them and their culture. The painting is divided into two halves as shown in the picture, and it illustrates a preparation of a fast. The top half has three figures standing there. The middle figure is, however, the center of attention. This person is called the overseer of the fast and is often a female wearing a traditional Zhao dress. Her job is to stand in front of the table and inspect the food. Now the second half represents the people and the citizens of the Red Zhao preparing and cooking the meals to get ready for the fast. Some paintings are made to decorate an empty wall or brighten up a room. However, this painting is used at a specific time and place where you would see the Red Zhao celebrating their traditional cultures and rituals. This painting, along with others, are arrayed around the altar when a ceremony is about to be performed. Unlike other paintings you would see nowadays, this one means a lot to the Red Zhao ethnic group, and you can see it play a huge role when celebrating their beliefs and values. Unlike other paintings, this one has to be made with specific ingredients and painted on a specific type of paper, as these rituals and traditions are very special to the Red Zhao people. It is painted on a type of paper called mulberry paper, and is often made up of grinding the inner bark of a tree. Ink is made up of different techniques and components and requires many steps. Each color also has to be made in its own specific way. For example, to make the color red, a mercury-containing ore is filed to make a fine powder. Then burnt silver is chopped and mixed with water and sap taken from a fir tree before being added to the raw powder, which then forms the red pigment color that is being used to paint the painting. As you can see, the color red has a very specific and complicated formula, made with specific ingredients, and to imagine that every single color is made with a different technique and ingredients indicates that the Red Zhao really care and cherish about what they believe in and their culture. This artifact was how paintings were being made and how it used to look. Each color was made by a specific ingredient and has to be followed in a certain way to get the right colors, not to mention that the inks and colors come from natural ingredients. Nowadays, people use chemicals and food dyes as their source of color. I also think that people also don't use special type of mulberry paper anymore. Instead, they would use normal A4 paper like we do today. Today, we also have different ways of doing things and may even print things out instead of taking the time and effort to paint each little detail. Over time, things can change from the smallest details to the biggest ways of doing things, but what's special about this artifact is that it tells a message and expresses the culture's identity and beliefs. As I have mentioned throughout this video several times, the ethnic group that this artifact belongs to is the Red Zhao people. This is a subculture of the Hmong culture and also includes many other subcultures such as the Tay, Thai, Muong, Viet, and Hoa. These people can be seen in many different places because the Hmong culture has a numerous amount of ethnic minorities in it, causing the culture to spread to different parts of the world. The Red Zhao subculture, along with many others inside the Hmong culture, can be found in several places. In Vietnam, they can be found in the highland regions of North Vietnam such as the Cao Bang, Hai Giang, Tuyên Quang, and Lang Son provinces, as well as Sapa. Outside Vietnam, they can be found in China, Thailand, and Laos due to the ethnic minorities of the Hmong culture. The Red Zhao people have unique styles of clothing that expresses their true culture and identity. Their clothes are made of blue cloth with different patterns and designs on it, usually made of cotton. For their hair/head, both men and women cover their heads with a black or red scarf. Their choice of clothing really expresses their culture and their different unique styles. The ethnic group comes from the highlands of northern Vietnam. This means that their environment would be cooler than the rest of the country. Most of their villages are small and pretty much the complete opposite to the towns that we live in like Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City. These villages are known for their crops and fields that they grow to make a living, and their beautiful eye-catching mountains with unbelievable views of the crops and fields surrounded by different unique houses. This painting comes with another of other paintings. As I stated before, it's also used to celebrate different rituals and ceremonies. It is being placed and arrayed with many other different paintings, which is why I think the painting connects to the other ones. They are all separate paintings narrowed down to one purpose, and that is celebrating the cultures and traditions. So I think that even though they are individual paintings, they still connect with each other through the traditions and customs celebrated within the culture. Everyone has a culture. It's what an individual believes in and follows a range of customs and traditions. Culture is what brings people together. This artifact even connects to my culture. When I was young, there were stories that I was being told, legends and myths. These stories soon grew into famous rituals, and people create different things like toys, music, and paintings to celebrate it. Just like the artifact painting, it also tells a message and story, so that's how I think my culture connects to this artifact. If you are interested in this ethnic group or want to learn more, there are a lot of places you can go. One very common place that people tend to go is Sapa, which is along the northwest region of Vietnam. Tourists usually go there to experience the different and unique cultures that are celebrated there, and take a look at the different lifestyles and customs. Sapa also includes a variety of different ethnic groups such as the Hmong, Red Zhao, Tay, Zai, and Phu Lao, which you can also learn more about too.